Of Tomorrow, Season 2, Episode 14, Moonshot. Attempt to recap in 1 minute begins now. So, we find out that Commander Steele is in 1970, working for NASA, and he's a part of the Apollo 13 team. And they find him, and they eventually find out that he hid the last piece of the Spear of Destiny underneath the American flag that Neil Armstrong planted on the moon. So they try to get there, but Reverse Flash is on the Apollo 13 ship. So Ray goes down there, but then they discover that Reverse Flash is there. So the two of them end up fighting, and they eventually get that thing. And they have to work together to restore power to the ship in order to land safely, and so that happens. But in order for the Wave Rider to get full power to re-enter Earth's atmosphere at 38 degrees, what happens is, I forget what his real name is, but Commander Steele ends up sacrificing himself and launching the cargo bay, and so he's gone now. And I really like this episode. I like seeing Reverse Flash actually having to form an uneasy alliance with Ray. That was one aspect, and I liked how he said, the two, you and I, are not completely. He said the two of us are more alike than we think. We got to see him use his actual science skills. And it's interesting because I don't really think about how far away he is from the future. But yeah, he says he's from the 22nd century, and that's the thing I always forget about. But yeah, he left the Wave Rider just in time to see before Black Flash came for him again. And I also really liked seeing Commander Steele again. That was nice to see, and we got to see a lot more of the explored history between Nate's family, and how he doesn't want to change the future or change history because it would compromise the mission. And he always just says the mission comes before anything else. And so Nate was hurt when Amaya tried to tell him about that, and so Nate told Amaya what her future is, and knowing about her granddaughter that we got to see last season in Arrow help fight Damien Dark. So she got to find out about that, and this is our first full episode with Rip Hunter back. So it was also nice seeing him back there, and it's just funny because seeing him say the one thing that this entire time we've always been thinking, Sarah's a much better captain than he ever was, and the fact he finally got to say that out loud, it's like, oh shit, they're finally saying what the audience has been thinking, or what the majority of the audience has been thinking. Him and Sarah get to have a toast at the end. But other than that, yeah, this is a pretty solid, enjoyable episode. And I like how so far each time period, or some time period, we get to run in at one of the members of the JSA at the different time. We got to see Stargirl at back in Camelot, and we got to see Obsidian in the 80s. And I don't know about the others, but anyways, I'm glad that we got to see this play out the way it did. And it's sad we lost Commander Steele, but anyways, we have to just wait and see what happens, because I did not see the preview for the next episode. But anyways, I like this episode a lot. I will give this an 8 out of 10, and let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.